Authentic, fun, relatable, and slightly provocative. Just another hang with your besties. It's CK Mornings and the In Case You Missed It podcast.
Brought my gym bag in this way. I didn't leave it in the car. Try to put those cold gym clothes on.
Oh, it's rough, eh?
Oh, mama.
I was wondering. I walked in and I saw the gym bag. I'm like, what's going on in here today? But I agree. When you try to put clothes on and they're cold.
Yeah, and like even your shoes feel like they're like little ice cubes put on your feet. So I brought it in this morning. I'll keep it warm until I go to the gym. There's a story out about gym wear in the UK specifically, but others are weighing in all over the world. Piece of clothing that they want banned at the gym. Have you heard of the scrunch butt? Like tights and shorts.
Okay, I think so. Let me look them up, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I've got it right here.
Make your butt look really good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've got a couple photos over here if you want to look at it.
You've done your research?
I've done my research, and I've seen them at the gym. It's something the females wear.
Okay, so sorry to say it, like scrunches in your crack, so it makes your butt look really good.
It pops.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be worn at the gym, is what people are saying. Somebody on Facebook posted, can we please go back to a time when butt scrunch tights didn't exist? Throw that trend out in 2026. Please, get rid of it. For those that don't know, and if Nolanda didn't explain it well enough, bum scrunch tights and shorts or leggings are intended to make your bum look bigger, and the results speak for themselves. They kind of scrunch in the right spot. But people in the UK are up in arms. They're like, we're done with this. They don't make your bum look bigger or perkier. They just look so stupid with a mild case of attention-seeking look-at-me vibe. Looks like your crack ate your pants and gave an everlasting wedgie for effect. That I will never look at them again after reading that one. Yeah, but people go on and on. They say they need to be gone.
Oh, I think there's.
Have you seen these, like, in real life?
Oh, of course I have.
Do you have a pair?
I don't. I almost did during the pandemic because I remember them being really big and I was buying everything I could online during the pandemic. But no, I don't have a pair. I don't know. I think these people sound like haters.
Somebody did say, you know what else should be left behind? Judging people for what they wear at the gym. So, yeah. Somebody else said, I think they look fantastic on absolutely anyone and everyone who wears them. I wish my wife would wear them.
They're definitely like hot, like for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't mind them. What are your thoughts, Chris?
They are attention. They're very much like look at my butt vibes, right? But like, if you look around the gym,
that's half of it. Let's be honest.
You look at what some people are wearing.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to judge. I just kind of do my thing off in the corner. That's my whole gym vibe. Is I'm here with my headset on and I'm doing nothing. Leave me alone. You do you, I do me, and we'll go about our way. We're all trying to get healthier. But I look around and see some of the things people wear. Like, whoa, you are confident.
I know. I love when I see like a hot gym girl and she's got her cute little set on. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I'm like, man, that's confidence. There's even a couple guys that wear, I'm like, is that even a shirt? Like, how do you know how to wash that
It's such a cycle because you half the reason you go to the gym is to look good. So then it's almost like, well, why cover up? You know, you've been busting your butt in the gym.
There's some people that are at the beginning stages. Again, more power to you. But it's like a little more discretion would be advised. Mm-hmm. Like they're short shorts, and I'm like, did your butt eat your shorts? Like, what happened there? There's a lot going on, but I guess the gym's idea, a good place should be, put your head down, you do you, and I do me.
Yeah, do your thing. Don't be distracted by the.
You know what I should open? A bum scrunch gym.
Bum scrunch only for all the people who are banned from the regular gym?
Yeah.
You'd see male membership just
that's what I was
skyrocket.
So remember yesterday morning we got talking about the football games from the weekend? Mm-hmm. And we were talking about that Bears-Rams game on Sunday night and how cold it was.
Yes.
And we talked about cayenne pepper was something that the players were using. They were putting them in their socks.
Yeah, that's the secret trick.
Well, that got the internet going yesterday. And apparently it does work.
Okay.
It does work. And think about it this morning. What are we at right now? What's the wind chill? The wind chill is at minus 26.
26?
Yeah, it's cold. Minus 26. So maybe this might be something you could think of today or maybe use to your own advantage, okay? So on Sunday, Rams players were putting cayenne pepper in their socks, supposedly to keep their feet warm, and yes, it does work. Capsaicin is what makes peppers spicy. If you rub it on your skin, it widens the blood vessels and helps with blood flow and causes a warming sensation. So they say what you need to do is sprinkle some chili pepper in your socks before you leave for work on cold days. but don't overdo it. There's like a fine line. If you go too far, then it feels like burning instead of warming. You want to have just enough that kind of gives you a little, like my feet are warming.
I assume that's a very fine line.
Yeah.
Okay.
One site recommends half a teaspoon of cayenne mixed with 1 ounce of foot powder.
Oh.
Or they say play it safe, start smaller in case you have a bad reaction. I wouldn't be sending your kid out today and like load him up with chili peppers and be like, hey, I'll keep you warm. This is something you need to test.
I'd be 100% willing to try this.
You'd be in?
Yeah, I got a big old bag of chili peppers at home.
Bring it in tomorrow.
Should I?
Yeah, we'll test this tomorrow.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing, though. It will stain your socks red.
Okay, so tomorrow...
Like, your socks will be done.
Okay, so make sure if we want to test it out, we got to wear, like, dark socks, I guess?
Okay, so yeah. So we won't do it until you're in. We'll do a test tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm
Cayenne
down
pepper.
For it, 100%.
Well, you ever have, like, a jalapeno pepper, and it's like, and it gets on your fingers, like... You ever do that and you're like, and you got to wash because you touch your
careful.
eye.
Yeah. And then the feet,
similar idea.
The feet are they're like vessels because I've heard of you put like Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet when you're sick. Your feet soak everything up.
Yeah. So we'll be the guinea pigs. We'll try this tomorrow, okay?
Okay. So yeah, don't try it until we try it. We'll be the half a teaspoon. Okay.
We'll give this a shot tomorrow. Remember what was the Porch Light campaign with the Goodfellas? When we went out and did it this year, I went to Giant Tiger, and I bought these they like stick right in the bottom of your sock, and they're like little warmers. And they did wonders. That's probably a safer way to go about it.
You're praising. Are those one-time use kind of things?
Yeah, but they last like 6-7 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just goes right in the bottom of your sock. Now, it might be the way to go, but if you're stuck and you only have cayenne pepper.
Yeah, if you don't have any warmers on, or you're like, darn it, I forgot to up my supply of actual foot warmers. I got cayenne pepper
but I
in the
only
counter.
have cayenne pepper. Yeah.
I have faith in this.
You think?
I do.
Okay, well, we'll try it tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll do a whole little test on this.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna feel it in our bones.
I feel like I could tell you anything right now. You know what? If you stick garlic in your armpits.
No, it does. Garlic does work.
Yeah, does it?
Weren't we just talking about? I talked about how you can put patches on your foot and the toxins come out. We were talking about that with someone. I feel like
parsley in your eardrums. You know that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
I love holistic stuff.
Oh yeah. I do too. I love it. Let me tell you what else works.
What?
You put a little thyme in your sprinkle it on your scalp.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll keep lice away.
Yeah, okay.
What else do you want to know?
I got salad.
Yeah. You'll come walking in here and there'll be bugs flying around your head.
Tell me if there's anything else. Where should I stick an onion?
Well, if you want to be really warm.
This is a reminder that these celebrity families are just like every other family in real life. The Beckham family, some drama right now. So obviously Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham, David Beckham, they've been married forever. They've got a few kids together. For a while, there's been like random breadcrumb little stories about their son Brooklyn being estranged from the family. He got married to a woman, Nicola, and sounds like it's been rocky between him and his parents, him and his wife for a while, but we didn't hear too much about it or know too much about it. Yesterday, out of nowhere, Brooklyn, who's 26, he spills the tea on the family drama.
I was thinking the exact same thing you started with. I'm like, every family's got something. So when your family's all up and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I involved? Everybody has something, no matter who you are, right?
Yeah, so he says he's officially done with his parents. And a lot of the reasons are very like reasons you and I would hear about in our circles, you know what I mean? So he posted a string of stories on Instagram yesterday, like almost a dozen stories. He says a lot, but basically it boils down to calling his parents controlling, fake, dishonest. He says they care more about the image than family. Yeah. His quote, "My family values public promotion and endorsements above anything else. Brand Beckham comes first. Family love is decided by how much you post on social media or how quickly you drop everything to show up for a family photo op." And a lot of specific things. It sounds like a whole mother-in-law kind of thing. So his mom was supposed to design his wife's wedding dress. She pulled out last minute. His mom wanted to be his first dance at their wedding instead of the wife. He wanted to reconcile. Yeah, posh. When he wanted to reconcile with his dad at one point, but his dad would only allow allow it if it was at his birthday party with cameras around and stuff. He stood up for his wife a lot because there's a lot of rumors she kind of was the reason for this drift. David and Victoria were pressuring him to sign away the rights to his name before he got married, so he couldn't use the name Beckham for any endeavors he wanted to do. But bottom line, it says family has crossed the line. It says life without them is more peaceful. He's genuinely happy without them in the life.
It's interesting, eh?
It's just
every
wild.
Every family has got something going on, right?
I know.
Some bigger than others, but it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah, and just those specific things.
I feel like I can open up here. The McLeod family. I'll put it out on the table. We've had some fights about trying to post on Instagram. I'll try to get the kids together for a public photo.
Photo op?
Yeah, they will not. Yeah, they will not be seen in photos with me.
Oh no.
No, I like the guys. It's the image. It's the McLeod image. We need to blow this up. It's big.
No, I was reading comments from people on the story, and just so many people rang true certain elements. Someone's like, "Yeah, I got family members that only care about getting 200 likes on a photo. They don't even like their family." Or, "Yeah, I got a monster-in-law mother." It's just all these things, right? You're like, wow.
And it's not funny. It's interesting. Like you said, came out of nowhere yesterday.
Yeah,
I saw this and I thought I was like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And then it's all out there on the table. Now wait, the Beckhams must just be reeling.
Yeah.
Like Posh and Dave must be like, oh, what are we gonna do? Hire somebody to take care of this PR firm.
What do you do when it's your kid too, right? Something must have set him off. He had enough.
Or this is a setup for a reality show. And they're all moving back in the same house together. Watch it on E! This Sunday. That's how I can see these celebrity families doing things.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but you've got a point.
Okay. Well, there's I guess the list said breadcrumbs. This is the loaf of bread.
This is it.
Dropped right in our heads right there.
Was this nonsense cooked up in the sweaty swamps of Florida? Or did it somehow happen somewhere even weirder? Welcome to Florida or Bust.
All right, where do these unhinged headlines come from? Atlanta, Florida, or somewhere else? First headline, a woman requested a lift and then stole the car. A woman requested a lift and then stole the car. Florida or bust?
Bust.
Bust.
Bad start.
I'm going to tell you today, whatever you're feeling, go the opposite.
Okay.
Okay, because you've been on a
I've been on a
roll.
stinker. Yeah.
All right, so this woman, 37-year-old woman in Miami, ordered a lift from a Family Dollar last week, and when the driver arrived, she said, "Hey, could you help me put the bags in the trunk?" He said, "Yeah, no problem, I can do that." While he was doing it, she jumped in the front seat of the Honda Accord and drove off. She didn't get very far. He had been using his iPhone inside the vehicle for navigation, and he tracked it down pretty easy. They admitted that they had just driven themselves home. When they arrived, she said, "Yeah, I stole it."
Should I do it again?
Maybe she wasn't sure how these rideshare things work. She's like, "Oh, thank you," and then she just drove away.
Yeah, she thought you ordered a car that you want to steal.
Thank you. A guy did donuts in a church parking lot while out on a first date.
Ooh, trying to charm the ladies, eh?
Sounds like something Kirby did, right? Is that his game?
It worked.
A guy did donuts church parking lot while out on a first date. Florida or bust?
This sounds Florida.
That is absolutely correct. Yes. Got arrested last week after doing donuts church parking lot. First date. 28-year-old had a date with a woman on Saturday. He drove up his souped-up Corvette 3 hours to pick her up, and he sped through several neighborhoods, her in their passenger seat, and then started doing donuts in the parking lot of a Jehovah's Witness church. Someone who lives nearby said it was very loud. It sounded like he had hot-rodded his car out. So the cops showed up, and I'm picturing the date looking terrified. She wasn't. She had asked him to do donuts.
Ooh, risk taker.
That's the woman you marry, buddy.
That's the one.
Yeah, you might have gotten arrested, charges for street racing, but...
Nah, that just revved her up more.
Oh, that's the girl you marry. Headline, Atlanta. Man assaulted another ice fisherman for fishing too close. Okay? Yeah, this should be an easy one for you.
Well, now I don't know
Man
if it's
assaulted
a trick.
another ice fisherman for fishing too close.
Okay, I'm going to say bust.
Bust is right. Yeah, this happened near Peterborough.
Huh.
Okay, just up the road. 72-year-old guy in Peterborough area is facing charges. Attacked another fisherman on a frozen lake last Wednesday. Cops showed up after the person he attacked called in. The man told cops that he attacked the other ice fisherman because they were fishing too close to him. It's not clear if he thought it would affect how many fish he caught or if he just likes his space, but he gave him a couple of knuckles, a little knuckle sandwich. I'm sure out Mitchell's Bay, I'm sure you've seen this.
Yeah.
Don't fish so close to me. Find your own spot. Last one. A woman tried to avoid being arrested by going number 2. This is a
method.
Bold strategy, Cotton. A woman tried to avoid being arrested by going number 2. The old doozy.
Bust.
No. This is Florida. 3 Floridas today. Police in Florida responded to a massage parlor to investigate an attack.
Okay.
Someone from the Department of Health reported that they were being yelled at and physically shoved out of the business by one of the employees. Cops showed up. They tried to cuff a woman. She began... I'll just read what it said in the cop report. She began defecating towards the officers in an attempt to avoid being arrested.
Towards?
Yeah. Didn't work. Didn't work. No way.
Spoiler alert.
The woman was arrested for battery. They called the spa's name is called Classy Spa. Is it though? Is it really? What kind of back up against the wall situation are you in if that's your only
That's
out?
when you're desperate.
And it that's not the first time you go to it to pull it out in public, right?
Oh, you think she's done it before, so she knows it was. It's like a skunk using it. You know what I mean? Like, what defense is that?
It did not work.
Wild headlines from every unhinged corner of the world. Florida or bust.
I've been dragged into this story of the Windsor Lotto Group. They just had a settlement this week.
Okay.
You see that?
I haven't.
There was a 17-person lotto pool, and one of the guys was cut out when they won $1 million. And they finally just, I guess we don't know what the settlement is, but he says he's happy and he's going to move on. So the story is, it's that this guy was always they worked for an auto parts company. He was a driver. He was a regular member of the 17-person lotto pool. He wouldn't work at the shop for several weeks. Then he'd kind of be come and go, and it'd be not unusual for him to pay in advance or keep a tab with this group because he wasn't always there. He said one time he owed $80. They called him. He came in, paid the $80, and then paid ahead. So he went in one time, brought them a pizza because he also worked at a pizza shop, brought him a pizza, and he walked in. He said, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And it was an odd, kind of weird feeling. He said, okay. He left. This is 4 years ago. Left. And I guess before he left, he said, "Hey, do I owe any money for the lottery?" And they said, "No, we're all square. We're all good." And he said, "Okay, cool." Later that day, he sees online that group had won $1 million. Yeah. So his share was about $58,000, but without him, everybody got $62,500. So basically over $4,000 each of them would have lost to have this guy in. So he went to court. He fought it, and we don't know the answer because it's all it's all tied up. They won't release it. But he says the settlement's been reached, and he just wants to move on. What a crazy story, eh?
It is crazy.
It's like a soap opera at the auto parts shop.
Yeah, and these lotto groups, I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, I don't think there's ever really a price on backstabbing, but for $4,000 difference, give the guy the cut.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. So it sounds like we don't really know the ins and outs of if he exactly...
Yeah, they haven't released what he got. It was a settlement. He got cut in. We don't know what he got paid. But basically, we know there's a settlement out there.
Okay.
It's interesting, though, that... And again, it was $1 million, but over 17 guys doesn't. You're not getting loaded. It's not life-changing money.
Life-changing, a nice little.
It's a nice
cushion.
bump.
Yeah,
exactly. But for them to cut him out for that,
I could just feel that when he described he walked in and could sense something. I could just sense. You know what I mean? Like we've all been there. That feeling of like
were you
they were
guys
just talking about
me?
Yeah, you walk in,
Yeah.
I know someone who's talking about you.
Okay. We're only hearing his side of the story, so we don't know their side. But what a story! Like I could see this being a TV special.
Yeah.
Lotto groups,
Office lotto pool.
Yeah. Always got to make sure once you get in a lotto pool, you don't get out.
Oh,
it's
I
like
know.
the mob.
It's because you miss one day. That's the day they win, and then it becomes a whole thing.
Oh, here he is. Don't tell him. He's bringing us pizza.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he brought them pizza too.
I got pizza, guy. What are you talking about?
What are you guys talking about here? And they all look at each other like, oh, God, here he is. He's right here. Our movie guru is in studio this morning. Rob Bellamy is here to fact-check Alana when it comes to our old news movie review. And this is a review we sent her home with 2 weeks ago, some homework, because I had went to see the remake of this movie, and she was sent home to watch Anaconda. All right.
Oh, here we go. You did it. I wasn't sure if you'd do it.
Oh my God.
All right, Anaconda, the 1997 version.
OG.
The OG.
All right, Rob, so you watched it here
I did.
last night?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't watched it since it came out in the theater.
Since
really?
97?
Okay, so we're both fresh on this one, and I watched the remake, which I
Okay.
don't know if it's going to help at all, but
No, I'm curious to
let's
about
hear
that.
your thoughts. An old news movie review, a movie you should have watched a long, long time ago.
Anaconda, the poster tagline: "When you can't breathe, you can't scream." It's so silly.
Okay, on
All
that
right.
first line, Rob, what do you think her feelings are on this one? I feel like
Okay.
the fact that she can't say Anaconda gets me too.
Anaconda. All right, it starts off with a 1997 J-Lo. I don't think I've ever seen a more stunning face. But J-Lo is a filmmaker. She's traveling on a boat in the Amazon jungle looking to film a documentary about a forgotten tribe. She's got a whole film crew with her, but they come across a man who's stranded on a riverbank, John Voight. He says he's going to help them find the tribe, but he's kind of sketchy. And come to find out, he's an insane hunter, and he's just using them for their boat in hopes of catching the legendary green giant anaconda that's worth a fortune. And he takes over the boat to catch an anaconda. A lot happens, but in the end, here we go. John Voight.
Again, a comedy.
John Voight is swallowed whole by an anaconda, and they find the tribe, and they film their documentary.
How? What state were you in when you sat down to watch this? Like on a level of sober, from 1 to 10, 10 being
We'll
the
get
most
to that.
sober. Okay. 'Cause I feel like when John Voight got eaten up, she fell off the
Okay,
couch.
we'll get to that. I'll explain more.
Okay.
Okay. First, I've got some Anaconda fun facts for you. I was
All right.
looking up to see if this was based on a true story. Despite having the capability to overpower a man, there's no verified evidence that the green anaconda consumes humans, unlike the python. It's all pythons that eat humans.
Yeah.
Anaconda's got
Pythons
bad.
are passive.
Yeah, Anaconda's got bad press from this movie. They don't swallow John Voight whole. That's not real. And then the biggest anaconda ever caught was Ana Julia in Ecuador, a green anaconda that was 21 feet long, 440 pounds.
Oh, wow.
It's nuts, eh?
Big girl.
No doubt.
All right, so the film got mixed reviews. It was nominated for 6 Razzie Awards when it came out, but it was a box office juggernaut. It was kind of a weird movie, eh, Rob? Like, the pacing is weird, the acting is weird, it's so wacky. The set and the special effects are so terrible. John Voight is doing a really bad fake accent. Ice Cube and Owen Wilson is on the boat. This whole movie is like trying to explain the plot of like your dream to someone, and you're like, none of this makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying. So it's a weird vibe, eh?
She's 100%
Oh,
right
okay.
on
It's
that.
just
Yeah.
a weird movie altogether.
The effects did not age well.
They're
Oh, really?
the worst effects I've ever seen.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give it 3 glasses needed out of 10 to get through this. It's very, very 1997, which is like pizza. Even when it's a bad movie, a 1997 movie is still pretty good. They just had charm back then, didn't they, Rob? Is that nostalgia, or is there something? Were movies better back then?
I'm thinking it's nostalgia.
Oh, okay.
But
well then.
Yeah, nice try. Good one.
that's my personal opinion.
It's tough because objectively, this is a terrible movie. It's almost unreal how terrible and ridiculous movie is. But there's a reason I think it spawned sequels, because it's got a couple sequels before the remake came out that you saw, Chris.
Yep.
It's a cult classic because there is something fun and charismatic to watch. I can't even really say anything good about it, other than it was kind of just like an easy throwback movie to watch. I had my phone on me, but I kept looking up because one wacky thing was happening after another. A dumb movie for
Like John
casual...
Voight getting eaten.
Yes, that really sucked me in. Kind of a dumb movie for
Him
casual
too.
viewing. They had no idea they were making a comedy, but they made one. The definition of a good, bad movie.
It's so over the top that,
Yeah.
Oh, there's one scene when the anaconda is like going right at Jennifer Lopez, like goes in the boat and comes after Jennifer Lopez. I was crying laughing.
Can I give a spoiler alert for the new Anaconda? or is
Please
it-
do. Tell us how it was.
spoiler alert.
Can I? Ice Cube and J-Lo both appear.
Oh,
No
neat.
way. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
they do.
J-Lo's in it?
Well, there. See, I gave it away now. I feel bad.
Wow.
But it's been out for a month now.
Was it good, though?
Oh, yeah.
It was exactly like you explained this one. It was a good, bad movie.
Was what
was
it
just,
was?
Yeah, it was just.
But I feel the Jack Black, Paul Rudd was geared more towards comedy
Yes.
than the Ice Cube, J-Lo attempt.
Exactly.
I was thinking when I was watching this, I'm like, were they trying to make this good? Like, were they filming this thinking this is really good? This is a drama, action, great movie? Or did they know it was stupid?
This is literally why I think it's nostalgia for the 90s movie, because, they were attempting to make an amazing horror-ish film.
And J-Lo's acting in it. She's just crying. No! It's so...
Nice. So a 7 out of 10. 3 glasses of rosé.
Yeah, for what it was.
Oh, okay, I was expecting a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
No.
When you fell off your chair laughing about John Boyd, I thought you had another feeling there. Again, Anaconda, 1997. Your review, give it a rating.
3 glasses needed out of 10.
I am asking you today, what is your favorite TV game show? 519-354-8684. Rob, the movie guru, still in studio here this morning. So what is your favorite TV game show? And I bring this up because I am hooked right now on the classic Family Feud. With Steve Harvey.
Yes.
I cannot get enough of this. 7 o'clock. I don't even know what channel it's on, but every night I'm like, I can't miss. I love the feud. And I've told you this before. I love the feud. Let's play the feud.
I love it. They do the back-to-back episodes, too.
And there's so many parts of Family Feud that I love. Like right off the bat when Steve is like, let's meet the families. And
Bring
you look
'em out.
over, and it's the Wills family, and they're all like, hey. And Dad's got to go down the line. This is my spunky, athletic daughter. It's Alana.
Oh, yeah, they're adjectives.
Yeah, this is my no-good mother-in-law. And they go down the whole line, and there's always like, and this is the neighbor from down the street, Tom. I'm like, hi. I love it. I love it. Then Steve always flirts with the women. Like, how you doing?
He's very good, yeah.
Even the OG Family Feud, when they used to have celebrity matchups.
Yep.
I remember Batman versus, who was it? Oh, I can't remember, because the cast of Batman was on one side, and the Emergency.
Yes, yeah. They had
That's it.
Dukes of Hazzard. I remember watching the Dukes of Hazzard, and I saw them as like normal people. It was so weird. I love Family Feud. It's my all-time favorite TV game show. Let's go around the room, Alana. What's your all-time fave?
This was so tough. Okay, I'm going to do Price is Right, I think.
It's a classic. That was the staple of every sick day as a kid.
Exactly. I used to have a few sick days just to watch it.
11 o'clock, right?
Yep.
You'd watch it, and then Mom would make you soup right at the Showcase Showdown. So good. Rob, what was the one you said off the air? You were saying
Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck. Yes. Yes,
Big bucks, no whammies. That's all I remembered from the show.
That's a classic one. We got a bunch of texts this morning.
A lot of people are saying Family Feud and Price is Right. We got a couple for The Floor.
Yep. There's no wrong answers
No,
here.
we're just getting, I love Make a Deal, says Victoria.
Yes.
Kathy says, let's make a deal with Wayne Brady. Match Game and Press Your Luck. Wheel of Fortune, Mike adds in there too.
I don't love the Seacrest side.
I haven't watched Seacrest.
Yeah.
Jeopardy. Aaron says, I loved when Match Game was on, the old version.
Yep.
Randy, our Polar Plunge friend, says the Newlywed Game. I'm old, LOL.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
A lot. You know what else I like? And it's more a little bit untraditional. I really like Fear Factor.
Fear Factor's a good one. What was the one I saw? Beast Games.
Oh, yeah, Beast Games.
With Mr. Beast? It's on, I think it's on Prime, I think it
Heard
is.
of it, never seen it.
I've seen, same thing. I've seen it, but I'm like, I kind of want to watch that. I haven't got into it yet. Because I'm stuck watching Family Feud, 2 episodes every night. Let's play the feud. My favorite is when they're dumb. You need more dumb people on Family Feud. That's what makes it really good.
That's what I watch is the clips
Yeah.
from the show where they come up and, what's your answer? Oh, I'll say tires. And he looks up tires as number 1 already on the board. He goes,
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they just adamant.
I should give a shout out to Jerry D, too. The Canadian version is just as good.
Oh, I haven't watched that one. We got a couple from Aaron and Tammy, both say Hollywood Squares.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
I like any kind of music one, like Beat Shazam or Don't Forget the Lyrics. Those ones
Oh,
are good,
yeah.
too.
Oh,
Name that tune.
Yeah.
Couple Canadian classics, Bumper Stumpers. Did you ever
Oh, I
see
didn't
Bumper
see that one.
Stumpers?
I did see that, yes.
Like they would have bumper license plates, and then you had to figure out what they said. And
Yep.
you can play that on the 401 now. What was the other one? Supermarket.
Supermarket Sweep?
Sweep. Yeah,
That one's good.
Fergie Oliver, wasn't he the host?
I don't
Fergie
know.
Oliver.
I
like that one.
vaguely remember that one.
A Canadian one I like is Cash Cab. I used to get so hyped when Cash Cab came on.
I always hope I was getting in the cash.
I know, right?
What is your favorite TV game show? I said Family Feud. What was it? You said Price is Right. That's
Price
a staple,
is
right?
Yeah, I like Price is Right. Those were definitely the most popular answers. Wheel of Fortune was popular too, but lots of answers. Chain Reaction, Pyramid, Love Connection, Deal or No Deal, Chopped, someone said. Wipeout, which is a good one.
Oh, Wipeout is a good one, yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Shay says American Gladiator.
That's a staple with Zap and Zip and
Yeah.
Tootsie and whoever else. They shoot tennis balls at each other. That was so good. That was Sunday mornings. The other one that you mentioned there was Love Connection.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Love Connection with Chuck Woolery. They would say, okay, here's Alana, and now you got 3 bachelors.
Okay.
And the bachelors would each, there's a videotape, then they would break it down, and then the crowd would decide who they think you should go on a date with. And then you would reveal, this is who I went on a date with. And then they bring them both back out, and they talk about the date. Oh, Love Connection was so good. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Constance says Lingo was the best. I don't think I heard of that one.
Let me see that one.
Is it like a word? I like the word kind of games. Another one says game shows were a staple in our family. We loved them all. It was always a time for our family to chill out together. Visiting my 84-year-old mom over Christmas, we spent 2 days watching Match Game, Wheel of Fortune, and now her favorite is Cash Cab.
Did anybody say Jeopardy?
1 or 2, yeah.
Yeah, Jeopardy's the one that doesn't get the love. I think because you feel stupid a lot of times.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Penny says Password.
Oh, that's
Matt
a good one,
says
too.
Fear Factor, which is what I said.
Yeah. So many good ones.
Pyramid.
You know what's? It's funny because when I was young, game shows were like during the day.
Yeah.
And then there was like the Jeopardy Wheel of Fortune at 7 o'clock. And now there's like prime time.
All
like
prime time, yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire kind of thing was like the big thing. And like, yeah, there's so many now.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'll randomly tune on like network television, and there's always a different game show on. I'm like, oh, what's this game show? They're always thinking of new ones.
Who Wants to Play the Feud?
God.
I'm Steve Harvey. Oh, I love it. I love the Family Feud. I can't wait till 7 o'clock tonight.
It's the best feeling, right?
Yeah. It's like no brain.
That
Turn
7
it off.
to 8 o'clock block. I got to prepare for something tonight that's happening tomorrow. I got to notice that doing an apartment-wide like unit inspection, which I think is a common thing. I've never had it as far as I live there, but they come in, they're going to inspect the unit to make sure everything's like safe, but also to make sure you're keeping up with the lease and nothing weird is going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now I'm like, I'm walking around looking at every little thing. I'm like, I don't want, how deep are they inspecting, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to go.
I don't think they're going through your drawers.
Okay, I don't know, but I'm like, man, like, what a job. Like, there must be people, like, I imagine everyone's pretty normal in my apartment, but, you know, there's at least, I don't know.
In your apartment or in your apartment
In my
building?
apartment complex.
Okay,
but I'm like,
I was going to say.
That's dozens of people and dozens of units. I'm like, there must be some strange things in this place, or like people got to do inspections. You must see some weird things. Like, what do other people got going on in their apartments?
Are you afraid of what they might find in your building? And I guess it's not going in a newsletter or anything, but like, would you hate to hear
I'm curious.
that? Like, oh, hey, 4th floor's got a meth lab. You're like, whoa. Or like they're running a something out of the house. Like, I would hate to know. I don't want to know. Curiosity would kill me, but I wouldn't want to find out that I'm living next to something weird.
No, I'm very curious, but I'm like, there's got to be like, some 1 or 2 like weird, odd things in this apartment that
What
are
if it
probably
comes
like,
back?
we got to hide this.
What if it comes back and they say, hey, the weirdest apartment award goes to Alana Wells in the 1st floor in her pink outfit here. Look at this.
Yeah, because there's weird. It doesn't have to be nefariously weird. Like, some things are just weird or quirky. Maybe it is me. I got some quirky stuff in mind now that I'm talking about it out loud.
I don't think you do. So, as a realtor, I
Yeah.
have seen some things which I will never spill again.
Okay.
But, like, you see different things, and everyone's home is different. What you think is normal is not what I think is normal, and vice versa, right?
Yeah.
But, like, some homes, I remember as a kid, this goes back when I was a kid, I went into a house, I think it was a friend, like a elementary school friend, and his dad kept fingernails and toenails in a jar.
Sick. For what reason, do you know?
Instead of throwing them on the floor, they put them in the jar. Oh, gross. It's probably led to why I hate fingernails and toenails. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. They're not going to find that in your place, are they?
In my actual apartment, no. I can't promise anyone else in that building, but no, mine will be. Well, I'm looking around because you're right. Like, everything's normal, but I'm like looking at it with different eyes.
It's normal
is this
to you.
normal? Is this am I normal? I don't know what goes on in here.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone's home? Okay, you don't have to blow them up, but you can just say I saw blah blah blah.
Yeah, just a line or two of what it was.
Yeah, you think about that?
I'm trying to think. It's not necessarily weird, but I think you should warn someone sometimes. Like I had a friend who had 2 ferrets. So we go to their house. You should give a heads up if there's ferrets around. Ferrets, very cute. These things run rampant. You sit down on the couch, they crawl up your crawl up your leg. They're very cute, but you should warn someone when you got 2 ferrets in your house. Like I'm not used to seeing these creatures running around.
Put a Post-it note in your door. I have fingernails in a jar.
Yeah, warn people. Yeah. So your weird things.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in someone else's home? Alana's got an inspection coming to her apartment. Is it today? When is it?
Tomorrow.
Okay. So she's got to clear out all her weird things. She's got to get it all out of the house. No, you're concerned about what other eyes are looking at, and we're curious to think about like what kind of things are they going to find?
See in this whole, not just my unit, but there's several units. It's a pretty big apartment.
It's probably for like insurance reasons and stuff, right? To keep an eye and make sure that the place is running properly. So I'm sure they go into different apartments and they just see things. It's like going into anyone's house. Everyone's house has its own smell, and what you think is weird and I think is normal, and vice versa, and colors and all that kind of thing. But I'm sure you've seen some weird things in houses. I was telling about how when I was a kid, I remember going into a friend's house and his dad kept the toenails and the fingernails
psycho
in a jar next to like where he sat, like instead of throwing them on the ground, which is also disgusting, which I guess at least he's not doing that, but he would keep them in a jar. Oh, that is so gross. Still makes my stomach ugh. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone else's house? 519-354-8684.
All right, Wendy says, my daughter's friend came and immediately started screaming. My daughter and I are so used to birds flying around. She wasn't. Then we all started screaming. So they must have birds.
Oh.
Birds in their house.
Yeah, I guess
it's another example. Yeah, if you're not used to birds.
Any pet that you do not warn somebody with. Like even a dog. I walk in your house and the dog comes running. Like that would be like startling. You don't know what people's reaction is to a dog. I went into a house once and they had a snake aquarium, whatever you call those. And they had the lid off of it, and they said, oh, he must be out.
No.
And I could not get myself out of that house fast enough. No, thank you. And no, thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, okay, so now Bob texted in. He says he owns a pest control business. He's been in the industry for 15 years. He says maintenance might know that some tenants have pest issues, but they could be looking for living conditions and damage overall. A lot of the time, some people don't report issues and it spreads. So to not panic everyone, they call it in general inspection.
Oh, good
so
call,
you think
Bob.
they're looking for something particular?
Like there could be roaches. Somebody could have bed bugs.
That's my worst fear, and I'm not even kidding.
What if it's you?
I think I would know if I had bed bug. Then you'd have them too, probably. I don't have them. I would not mess around with that. Huh?
I haven't been in your bed.
Those things travel. They'd get on me, and then I'd bring them in here, probably.
Oh.
No, I don't got nothing.
Yeah, Bob, get in there and clean her place up.
No, Mike, please. I probably got the nicest unit in there.
I would love to see a report afterwards. It's like, Unit 108, oh, buddy, what a mess. Like, just shaking. Did I get the right unit?
It's very close.
Okay,
I'm not going to say,
your
but
face
actually,
was like, don't say that.
I know, because it's very close.
No, I would I just imagine, like, oh, what the things they see, the weird things you see.
I'd be nervous, yeah. And some people, I know some people smoke in their unit because it's grandfathered in kind of thing.
Oh, yeah?
Ugh, I don't know.
What, are you going to be there when they come through your unit?
I hope so. It's between 10 and noon, so it's cutting it close.
What if the person knocks in the door and they show up in the full hazmat suit? And you're just standing there.
It's interesting because they just came in not that long ago for my plumbing issue.
Yep.
So now I'm like, they were just in there, so they know my place is stunning. But then I'm like, do they? Oh, you know what I do have, though? I shouldn't even say this. I scratched the floor really bad when I brought my new couch in. So I got to go get one of those wood pens.
Well, no, it's not with that. They're not looking for that kind of thing.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
They're not looking for that. They're looking for the cockroaches. If you've got animals living in the ceiling, and Bob's looking for, what else do you look for? Yeah, bed bugs. Not looking to see if you scratch the floor.
It's a whole thing. And I turned the... Sorry, I'm going to go on and on.
Here we go.
I turned the water... But long story short, the toilet doesn't work. I don't even know what I should say.
You don't have plumbing in your apartment?
I've got two...
Do you have a bucket and a sponge?
I've got 2 bathrooms, 2 toilets. One doesn't work because I don't know what happened. So I just turned the water off because I don't use that one that much anyways. So I turned the water off because the water was... because I didn't want to bring the maintenance guy in there because he's the one who asked me to go to karaoke.
Oh, because you were...
So now I'm afraid they're going to be like, why didn't you tell us that your one toilet
Why
isn't
didn't you
working?
had the plumber in last week? Why didn't you get him to fix it?
Because you were already fixing the shower.
Then you could have done two things at once. Hey, buddy, listen.
I hate confrontation. Like, I just hate it. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Well, good luck living with the bed bugs, then. He's going to be like, yep, bed bugs. Oh, my toilet doesn't work.
One thing. Plus all my weird stuff.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the weird stuff. This news kind of got lost in the shuffle of the holidays, but late in December, it was announced that new emojis are coming. So we know 8 for sure. There is a 9th, but they're still kind of trying to decide which the 9th one is going to be. And there's a group that sits down and discusses the emojis. So you basically propose to the Unicode Consortium what emoji you would like to see, and they get together every so often, and they discuss. I want to be part of that.
What a gig.
Yeah. They sit and discuss possible emojis. So the discussion on the 9th emoji is up in the air. Okay, so there's a face with squinting eyes.
Okay.
It was on the list, but now they're thinking about changing it to the cracking face emoji, which is new emojis that will be coming. So there's 2 of them that are up in the air. The squinting eyes one could mean something small and you can't see it, or it could mean you're suspicious and taking a closer look at something.
Okay.
But some people are saying, well, we've already kind of got one of those. We don't need that again. So that's the argument there. The cracking face emoji is supposed to mean you're damaged physically or emotionally, but you made it through and you'll be okay. And they expect people to use it sarcastically.
Okay, I like him.
So I think the cracking face is, I think out of those 2 is the one that's going to win out and be the final emoji of the next round of emojis.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's the discussion right now amongst the Unicode Consortium. First of all, I love
Tough
the word
decision.
consortium.
It sounds very important. Yeah.
Yeah, so they got to discuss which one of those 2 will make it. But we do know the other 8 that will be locked in. Now, mind you, we are not going to see these emojis until 2027. It can't be willy-nilly with emojis and just flop them out there.
This is a consortium, for goodness sakes. They can't be loosey-goosey.
So they've got 8 other ones, okay? So they'll decide on that 9th one. But the other ones, a left thumb, a right thumb, a monarch butterfly, a butterfly net, a lighthouse,
Okay.
an eraser,
Well, I like the eraser.
a pickle, and one that looks like a world-ending asteroid.
Lovely. A pickle, I think, will be very popular. Dill pickle.
Pickle.
Is it a cuke? It's a cucumber. Everything is dill pickle right now, so I'm surprised there hasn't been a pickle since iPhones first started.
Now, if you type in pickle, it comes up with cucumbers.
Okay, yeah. Pickle's a good one. Butterfly's kind of cute. Like, fresh start. I'm a butterfly. I'm restarting life.
The butterfly net, I've trapped her.
Yep.
That's one. Lighthouse. All I thought about when I said lighthouse, I thought people out in Lighthouse Cove will be like, yeah, perfect.
That's cute for them. Love the eraser.
Who is arguing about left thumb, right thumb? I'm a lefty. I only got one arm. I'm a lefty. Like, I don't.
Well, if you put them together, though, it looks like they're pointing like me, this guy right here. Like, it's those kind of thumbs. It's not even really thumbs up, I don't think.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Asteroid, I can kind of see that. If you feel like your world is ending, you just send the asteroid.
Yeah. Now they're going to discuss. They got to figure out. So, like I said, they got 8 of them. They're trying to figure out the number 9.
To be a fly on the wall in this consortium.
This consortium, like, somebody's taking it very seriously, too. Like, they're very much like...
And there's always a limit because they only release a couple at a time, probably so they can extend their job in the consortium.
Yeah.
They can't release them all at once.
Where are you off today? Consortium business.
Top secret.
Subscribe to the CK Mornings In Case You Missed It podcast and never miss an episode. Plus, drop us a rating and a comment too. Listen live weekday mornings at 94.3 CKSY.com.